the stepfather met his daughter for the first time. With just one glance he was attracted to the girl's body, so that he could have her for himself. He decides to marry the girl's recently widowed mother, so that he could spend time with her as a matter of course. Watching a beautiful girl in front of him every day, Charlie's heart couldn't help but beat faster. Even though they were 30 years apart, he couldn't help but think about her. The girl seemed to have no problem with her stepfather. She was dressed in a sexy outfit every day. She didn't think of her stepfather as an outsider. Charlie enjoys it too, because he and his wife were married, so that he could see Lolita every day. Over time, they became closer. Whenever Lolita was away, he always dug into the girl's closet, breathing in the scent of her clothes, and Lolita seemed to notice. This stepfather was looking at her differently. On this particular day, Charlie was at work. She sat right into his arms, and even stuck chewing gum on his book. It was this series of little gestures on her part, had almost long since made Charlie horny. Lolita was a naughty girl. She was always pulling pranks, to create physical contact with her stepfather. Her pranks seemed like innocent jokes, or an expression of affection for her stepfather. But whatever her intentions, her behavior had charmed the hell out of Charlie, and her mother could never have imagined that a man would marry her to get her daughter. Charlie thought that life would go on like this, but that day he just came home. He found his wife crying, and he didn't know what his wife was doing.
The Hayes woman, the fat cow, the obnoxious mama.
His wife had read his diary. Charlie was in a state of shock. The diary was filled with his complaints about his wife, and his love for Lolita. Charlie was in a trance as he watched his wife fall apart. His mind was racing. How was he going to explain this to his wife? If he couldn't think of the perfect reason, that would mean he'd never see Lolita again. In a trance, he suddenly received a phone call. That's when Charlie realized his wife wasn't in the room. He rushed out the door to look for her, but the door was full of neighbors. Charlie went to the front and realized his wife had run out of the house crying. She ran into an oncoming car. The impact killed her instantly. Looking at his wife who fell to the ground, Charlie suddenly had a feeling of relief. For him, the death of his wife is not a bad thing, because then he could be with Lolita.